Welcome, people, to another episode of Wealth Building Financial Corner. This is the podcast where we explore the practical strategy for wealth building, creating financial freedom, and leaving a legacy. Now we are here with young, upcoming entrepreneur Delhi. So Delhi, welcome to
Thank you,
Wealth Building, sir. We happy to have you. We are about to talk about Delhi and his journey that he's about to go on when it comes to building a business. So Delhi, introduce yourself, to our viewers, and tell them a little bit about what you are about, the journey that you're about to go on.
Well, as you introduced me before, Delhi as well. But my journey for future in business, not gonna say I have the experience. I'm still searching to. I'm trying to find the word to say,
Mm-hmm.
but
Alright, let's do it
go ahead.
this way. Let's put it this way. Alright, so for you who just starting out in business, never start a business before, this is gonna be your first time, do you know what you wanna do yet?
Yes, I have the vision of what I want to do, but
So you have an idea
yes,
where you need,
but
but
my only problem is belief in myself, and that's where I stop.
okay, so what keeping you from starting? Just go out there and do it. What do you think I hold you back?
Well, my biggest fear is failure,
Okay,
and
alright, why?
because it's like going into the business world and watching different videos and hearing different people talk about different things. It gives you a scale of ups and down, what
Mm-hmm.
will work, what we don't. You
Mm-hmm.
hear the do and the don't. So
Mm-hmm.
while I'm going through the business aspect of everything,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to learn
Okay.
how to approach.
Mm-hmm.
Even though if I go and I fail,
Mm-hmm.
I could always have something else to go. But that's not my thing to go and fail. I
Okay.
want to go. So now
Mm-hmm.
I am here today
Mm-hmm.
for more information and to a
Yeah.
wider aspect of life.
So here, to learn. I mean, alright, when it comes to starting a new business, it can be scary. You can have fear, you can have doubt because nothing is promised. But
Yes.
it still cannot stop us from doing it. So all the doubts, the do's and the don'ts you learn, you try to learn, educate yourself on the business, do your research and stuff like that, and the business you want to start. So once you got an idea what you want to do, you know where the failure is.
Yeah.
So failure is not an option. So outside of fearing to fail, what's stopping you from, actually go out there and say, yo, you know what, let me do it. Let me try.
What I realized in life of my journey, my biggest failure, I feel for me personally is myself.
Okay.
Of and
So it's self-doubt.
self doubt is the
Okay.
biggest thing, and I
Self-doubt.
think a lot of us have that when we get across that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It will be something that it will be a success.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, every time I go to a 9 to 5 job,
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling like it's not me. I'm not supposed to be here. It's like
Yeah, so
you have your calling.
you just have
Like
this gut feeling and
I would
say,
say,
yo,
a couple
need to
years
be there.
ago, I meet this guy. He was a truck driver, and
Mm-hmm.
they put started putting camera in his truck.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't like it. He told his company, like, hey, I don't want no camera in my truck. And he worked for them for years, never had one accident or nothing. And then he always have planned to
Mm-hmm.
drive his own truck, buy his own truck.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, his biggest fear was him to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So now he had one accident all the years. He had
Mm-hmm.
one accident, and when he comes into work one
Mhm.
morning, they put camera in his truck, and he go to the office and say, "I told you guys, been here all long, never had an accident. I don't want none of these stuff in my truck to monitor me." And he said he threw them his key and he walk off the job.
Mm-hmm.
And when I meet him, he said he has 1 year left to pay off for his truck.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have a second, probably 3 trucks by now.
Mm-hmm.
So sometime in life we need that push start. And
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't have it 100% figured out,
mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
day by day I'm
Mhm.
learning.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here today because I watched a couple of your broadcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And
the podcast. Yeah.
yeah, and
Mhm.
I want to know, for me,
Mm-hmm.
trying to reach to a level
Yeah.
of, I don't want to say wealth, I want to use success.
Success. Yeah. Alright,
What's your advice to me? What direction would you push me towards of to take me from myself of fear, to take me out of that? Like, what advice you would have?
Okay, so fear is a part of it. Fear is a part of, and I guess most people fear stuff. Most people fear failing, but failing is not a thing. You know, we live and we learn. Life meant to teach. Life beat and it teach. So if you want to have success, you gotta learn to fail. You know, so failure is not a thing. It's just a way how not to do it. So the moment you get up and say, let me just do it. Just go out there and do it and stop thinking about it. Then you're gonna realize, oh, this was easy in the first place. So let's do it. So anything you want to do in life is, as I always tell you, just do it. Just get up and do it. Once you figure out what you want to do, and like you said, um, it's your first time, so I mean, it's gonna be scary, but nobody know where life throwing at them, and nobody have life figured out. It's just a matter of just live your life and do what you want to do, and if you're doing what you love, then success will follow. So, I mean, for you who want to get into business, just find what you want to do and just start doing it. Once you start, you're good to go. And no problem there, no fears. The stuff that you fear, you're going to figure them out. It's all about figure things out. So you just got to learn to take the risk and figure it out. So,
Yeah.
outside of your fear, what business you thinking getting into?
All right. The biggest love I have in business is food business.
Food. Oh, so you love cook.
Yes.
Alright, so you want to open a restaurant.
That's my.
Alright.
I would love for the future. I'd love
Mhm.
to have chains. I'd love to create my own chain restaurant.
Okay. So you want to create
And
a
yes,
restaurant chain. Okay, cool. Alright. So, as I said
that's my
before,
biggest love.
find a start it. Simple enough. Just start, cook, even start in your kitchen. Most business start in their kitchen.
Yes, yes.
So, it's simple. It's just a matter of get up one day and say, yo, man, I gotta start, And I start it. So, I mean, not start it. You ever work as a chef before?
No, only chef I work is in my own kitchen. I give myself tops 2 years in the work field.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm on my journey of doing my research and trying to set up what I need to set up to move to that direction that I want.
Mm-hmm.
So meanwhile I'm doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving myself a time
Mm-hmm.
clock,
Mm-hmm.
and when it hits that time clock, I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to able to
But you
group
sure you
up what I
want to give
want.
yourself time though? Because give yourself time now, you had some pressure. So what happen if you don't meet them timeline?
I think I think I think I think I think the effort that if I put in that effort to meet that clock,
Mm-hmm.
I think I could meet it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could reach to that level of it.
Okay.
I think I believe in the greater mindset. If you have a mindset, it's like
Mm-hmm.
buying a car. If you
Okay.
decide you need a car, in some
Mm-hmm.
way, somehow, we're gonna get a car. I just
Yeah.
think it has to do to the mindset of things. We limit what we
Mm-hmm.
can do.
Yeah.
I believe that we limit. So there's no. It's like buying a house. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I want a house in the future. It's not the possibility of saying what if. I
Mm-hmm.
think if we push, it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
It will happen. So it's all about just like making a down payment on a car. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing. I could go out there, probably look a little place, figure it out. It probably even happened before the 2 years mark period.
Mm-hmm.
So things could happen. It
Mm-hmm.
comes into to money wise. So for
Mm-hmm.
instance, if I could tell myself I'm on the journey of probably building more
Mm-hmm.
um, credit towards a bank or building more towards certain things to say, all right, when I reach this level, I could get this I would have probably 5% of this and I could get
Mm-hmm.
another 10% from here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the journey I'm on to
Okay.
up to
To accomplish.
accomplish
Yeah.
that journey I'm going
Where
on.
you wanna go. Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's just the basic step for me. And
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
wait while those processes in
Those
those
things
things are in
in
process.
process. Yeah.
I am
Mm-hmm.
making myself to, or I'm teaching my, no, yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
learning
Mm-hmm.
how the business operates.
Okay.
The do, the don'ts,
Mm-hmm.
the starts, the
Mm-hmm.
middle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to level the scale so when I reach that point,
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm gonna have a little ups and down
Ups
in,
and down. Yeah.
but I want to know the basic of
Mm-hmm.
what I could do, what I can't do,
Mm-hmm.
and how to go about it.
Okay.
So sometimes people say, want to have a business,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the day, want to have a business, but they think behind the business, they don't think about keeping the business.
Mm-hmm.
They think about yeah, if I have a business, I could just work for myself and I could go on vacation and I could do this and I like my mindset of keeping my business.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a mindset to say, oh, if I have a business, I'm going on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I want my business to pass that time limit of where they say success of business. What the word,
The
5 years? After 5 years you
After
have a
5 years, you
success.
have a successful business. So,
So
but you have to start it first.
yeah,
Then you
yeah.
can get to that. So I mean, you have to just decide, say, yeah, I'm gonna do something and just start the business now and get it going, you know. So you have to start it. So, I mean, to get to the 5 years, yeah, start the business and let's see where it go from there. So, you know, you
And
can't have fear and do it.
and
Yeah,
then
because the way I
yeah.
see it, you're screwed if you don't. You're screwed if you do. Maybe me wrong, you know. But either way you take it, you're
Yeah.
screwed. So might as well, cause not sure.
But and this is where it I'm trying to change to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Your circle is important
Okay.
because if I feel like if I'm doing a business
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have business friends,
Mm-hmm. Nah, that
I don't
happen.
see myself having nothing or a
Nah, that
business,
happen.
and that's where I'm trying to change my circle as well to have
Mm-hmm.
people that could motivate me, influence me
Mm-hmm.
towards how to go about.
Mm-hmm. So when you say motivation, where do you find it? Where do you get your motivation from? Where do you pull those from?
My biggest motivation I think I have in life is people that have success. That's where I
Okay.
find where I watch. I'll probably watch their journey and listen and
Okay.
try to see
Mm-hmm.
myself and a lot of people with their journey because sometimes half of us have similar journeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I try to listen to people's story to motivate myself to my journey where
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay, but sometimes motivation, alright. Motivation is a feeling. So what happen when you don't feel that way? What happen then?
Um, that's a good question right there. When we don't feel that way,
Yeah, when
I
you
think
don't feel
that's where we
motivated.
come in and give up. I think if we
Uh,
don't feel that way, because if we
so
have a motivation today and we don't feel
I feel
something
motivated.
later on, I think
Yeah.
that's where we
Mm-hmm.
just give up to say and we get stuck in the system called nine
Mm-hmm.
to five.
9 to 5, yeah. Get caught in a rat race. But I mean, we get comfortable with the 9 to 5. So I mean, most people get comfortable with the 9 to 5 and free. If you start,
Yeah.
most people don't even know where to start. So right now you got an idea of starting your own restaurant. You ever think to talk to a restaurant owner to say, hey, how can I go about doing this?
Yeah, I talked to restaurant owners before.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's not an easy business, but if you put the work in, you will. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna. But on a sit down note to a
Maybe
restaurant
like a
person,
one to
they're not gonna give
one and
you
one.
one on one.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They probably give you more behind it, but you
Mm-hmm.
just talk to them like this. See, like they're just gonna give you the quick now. You know it's rough, and you guys got it. If you
Mm-hmm.
just typical story,
Yeah.
but I never actually sit down and have
Mm-hmm.
a whole conversation with a restaurant owner.
Yes, I know that.
And I think that's
I
something that I
think
would
that
love to
should
do.
be the first step, you know, if I think about doing that.
Yeah.
That should be the first step. Looking to, find somebody who have a restaurant similar to what you would like to have, and pick that person mind. You think that would be, what do you think? The first step in building, something like that is to talk to someone who actually in the business. Mm-hmm.
So for me now, trying to go on my journey that I'm going, another advice I gotta
The
ask
journey
you.
that you're on.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
journey
you're
that I'm
on it.
on.
You're on it. Now go. You're on
How
it.
you feel like
Mm-hmm.
for me to get over the biggest fear I have to move on?
You have to just do it. Just start.
Just do it.
Yeah, just start.
So to me and
Once you start, you're
all
good.
Yeah, so to me and all the listeners and followers,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you.
So for anyone out there who want to start their business and scared, just do it. Scared of getting up every day and go to work. Fear that if you want something to fear. I would say fear that.
So
But fear that is just a figment of your imagination. Because you only feel when you stop. You know.
what about the people that don't have that support?
Support come from within. So support come from within. You know, you getting up every day and say, hey, I have to go to work. I have to do this. I have no choice. This is my bread and butter. I have to go out to go do this. I have to make this work. And if you can consistency, if you be consistent, there is no such thing as failure. Consistency beat anything, any failure, any day. Failure is just feeling. If you feel like that, then that feeling just gonna last for the moment.
Yeah.
Feeling is into the moment. You happy
Okay.
today, you sad tomorrow, but it doesn't last forever. It just happened for a couple of minutes. You could be angry right now, and within the next 10 minutes, you get over it. You move on with your day. You forgot that in the morning you were pissed off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fear is a feeling that people shouldn't have, And then if you believe in God, you should not have fear, man. Bring all of your problems them to Him, and you're good to go. There is no worries. He will take care of it for you. So, my thing is start a business. Don't be afraid of doing something you're supposed to do. You know, yeah, be scared of stuck in a 9 to 5, isn't it? Yeah, but a
Yeah.
business, yeah, man, just start and do what you need to do. Yeah, work out perfect. Well, it might not be perfect, but at something, at least a start.
Yeah, nothing in
Mhm.
life, nothing in life not
Yeah,
perfect.
nothing like no perfect, and nobody know what I'm gonna do. We all just wing it. We go out there, we put these plans into place, and sometimes it don't come together. But we
Yeah.
still wing it anyway. We still try to make it work. So for the people who are successful, they say, okay, this person made it. All right, it's probably luck, but it got nothing to do with luck. It's just the hard work and perseverance. So I mean, starting your business should be like a priority. Shouldn't even be nothing you fear, man. Just go and do it. Just do it. Start it. Start it like, hey, I cook myself food. You know, this my restaurant name. Check it out. You can order a plate or two, or try this. Oh, you like it? Yeah, man. Myself that. It's simple. Most people think it's difficult. Mm? So for you who new in the business, just start and then look back now and say, hey, alright, like look on this Well Building podcast. First interview, you know, first interview. No,
Yeah.
let's say rookie business for that part. First interview. Don't know if it's probably nervous as well. Because, I think about people who are going to watch it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and what they might think, and I make a mistake, and all of these things. So I want it to be perfect, but nothing in our life not perfect. We have to just do what we need to do and
Build.
wing it.
Yeah, build to get to that level
Mm-hmm.
where.
Build to get to
Yeah,
that level.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. Build to get to that
So
level.
I mean, people who have a business who go out there, like entrepreneurs who go out there and have their business, they don't know if they're gonna make any money today. They're not sure. They just go out there. They just take faith. It's all got to do with faith. It's what you believe in.
Yeah.
So believe in a higher power, and you're good to go. So I mean, doing that. But I got another question for you.
Go
Is the
ahead.
restaurant business the only thing you ever thought of going into, or
No, I
you
have, I
consider
have,
other things?
no, I have other things.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would venture that I do research myself,
Mm-hmm.
cause I do research on my restaurant
Mm-hmm.
to the whole food truck
Mm-hmm.
that then
Food truck.
recently I
You
do.
look into food truck?
Yeah.
I think about the food truck business.
Nah, it's something that I look into like for a long time now, and that's where I looked in, cause I always see a lot of food trucks in certain
Mm-hmm.
areas. So
So you think a business that is that something where you should have venture in a food truck? You think you overpopulated where too much people are doing it?
nah, not
No.
really, cause I don't watch other. Everybody have their own technique of what
Mm-hmm.
they do,
Yeah, so you
and
think
and
you'll
and,
be a
and the
good
only thing I have to
investment?
bring
Mm-hmm.
is just my ideas to
Okay.
how I could move that food trucks to where I could
Mm-hmm.
stabilize it to
Mm-hmm.
till I have.
Yeah.
But that's the start I want to have before I move.
Before you
Before
move.
you, yeah,
Okay. Alright. So
yeah. Then trucking.
mm-hmm. Trucking
Yeah,
company.
I look at
Wait,
I
when I say
start
trucking company, you
um
talk about start your own trucking company.
yeah, like starting
Okay,
my own
alright.
delivery
Mm-hmm.
trucking.
Mm-hmm.
I was researching box truck.
Okay. Oh, box truck. Oh,
Yes.
then they could
That's
straight truck.
yeah, a
Yeah.
business right now.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at it, like looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that
Yeah,
either the
people.
food or that. But
That. Mm-hmm.
I would like to do both of them.
Okay.
But I
Cool.
want to do one first. I want to focus on one first,
One
then
of them
branch out.
first.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then branch over.
Mm-hmm.
So one gonna
Okay.
take time,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other.
Okay. So watch this now.
But
People in the comment. You guys leave in the comment what you think he should do, whether he should go in the restaurant business or he should go into the trucking
yes,
business. Y'all tell us what you think. Leave it in the comment. I myself will reply to them. So just leave it in the comment. Send us a message to say, hey, do this or go in that. Or if viewers out there, if you are entrepreneurs, have any business, and you got an idea of one of you own and operate a truck, you could give him some feedback. Just drop it in a comment and tell us, your opinion on going into that business, whether it's good or bad. Just make we know. So back to it again, and then I finish when that's alright. So back to think about that, you know.
yeah.
So one I can do one of them.
I am gonna do one of them, but
Mm-hmm.
I still, as I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a journey where
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out what's my next move in life, because even though I
Mm-hmm.
could have focus on one,
Mm-hmm.
I still want a variety of where, because I
Yeah.
could say,
Fine,
hey, I love the
yeah, yeah.
food business, but I
Mm-hmm.
could end up in the truck
Yeah.
and start at that first, and probably in the future
Yeah.
still end up. So I want
Mm-hmm.
to, like, that's just, I want to have two things that I pick from, but I
Yeah.
am going to pick from one. But
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the best route as possible to
That's
see
possible to
which one
say.
is the more easier one
Mm-hmm.
that picks up for me,
Yeah.
and which one is the less more money to start,
Yeah.
where I could go and say, okay,
Okay.
probably take me
Alright.
$5,000 to start this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy. I could start this one off my own. The
Mm-hmm.
trucking probably take $10,000. I said probably I'll
Mm-hmm.
start this, then
Mm-hmm.
invest my 5,000 into this, and when I make
Mm-hmm.
it, probably I could take my own little money and buy a truck.
And
And
buy a truck. Okay.
when my business reach at a level where I could say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I could start
Alright.
something else.
Okay. Alright.
But that's
Mm-hmm.
my that's my um I wanna my goal is, even though I'm talking about business, my biggest goal is family business.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright. Family
that's my
business.
dream of it. I want
Ah.
family business, so
Alright.
it
Real
goes.
quick.
You go ahead.
Real quick. Family business. Alright, cause we're running out of time.
Okay.
So, family business. When I say family business, what you mean? Real quick, touch on that. Real quick, quick.
Family
Mm-hmm.
business is like, I
Mm-hmm.
think in lot of society and homes nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
we when we grow up, we don't, half of us don't have no structure.
Okay. Oh, so
Meaning
yeah, say you would want, in other words, you want to leave a legacy for your family. So they
yes.
have something. Okay, so I talk about generational wealth.
Yeah, that's what I want to build.
Okay, alright. So we like that. And viewers, people out there, sorry we never have our leap of time. So right now we out of time, podcast short, yeah, I guess in the future we start make some longer video, daily, we appreciate it, bro,
Nice one,
thanks to
brother.
come through, and talk about your journey where you're on right now starting your small business, and for all the peoples out there, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, give us a like and share so other people can see this, and whoever this may reach or help, or, for the little information that we share here. Thank you for joining us on our Well Building Financial Corner. We look forward to see you guys again in the next video. So, like I said, like, subscribe. Tell you want to tell them where to follow you on anything you want to share, any social media, nothing.
I'm trying doing my own little podcast on TikTok, Country Gaza, and Instagram, Well Country Gaza. Facebook, still same way, Country Gaza. Any digital platform could find Country Gaza.
Alright. Alright, people. See you next time. Peace. We out.